Hello and welcome. Boy, do I have a treat for you guys today. We're going to watch this ridiculously anti-white new movie called Come Away, which absolutely blackwashes Alice in Wonderland. I want you to see this trash, then we're going to go through the comments and we're going to have a laugh. Check the ratio already. 5.6K down, and it's only been out what, 2 days, 3 days? Fantastic. I bet you they're going to turn the comments off, so I want to document the comments on this. But let's go ahead and watch it together first.
Every child has a fairy born just for them. Tinker's bell was born for you.
It's just a bell.
She's in a hurry to grow up. He dreams of exploring new lands.
Who are these dirty vagabonds, and what have they done with my children?
This is the untold story of a brother and sister, two kindred adventurers.
Wait for me!
Our Alice and our Peter.
I am Pan, god of the woodlands, and these are my woods.
Told you to pay your debt.
We've seen the boss.
How is he?
He's still the boss, isn't he?
The Lost Boys at your service.
Girls' fingernails are black with dirt. We will make a lady of you yet. Alice.
Okay, that's enough of this trash. I just wanted you to see some of it so you know what we're up against here. As you can already see, it's Peter Pan and Alice in Wonderland smashed together, blackwashed all to hell. Everybody who's bad in it's white. Everybody who's good in it seems to be black, except maybe the mother. And of course, it's a black man who's the father with a blonde white woman as a wife. Gee, early life section much? Alright, so let's move on down to the comments because I am sure these are going to be solid gold with this ratio here. Let's have a look. I popped a few in here myself. Peak anti-whiteism, white erasure. Oh, look at that, 1.1K likes. The Austrian painter was right after all. Lewis Carroll, born in England, probably never laid eyes on a black person his whole life. Stop stealing white heritage. These are the same people who cry about appropriation. I guess Alice steals the rabbit's pocket watch in this one. Alice is white. Stop appropriating my people's culture. Every single time with those little hat guys. They won't stop ever until they are stopped. They can't create, they only steal and destroy. I think it's time to just admit that this is an invasion and rewriting of history for the purpose of erasing whites. Well said, friend. Impressive. Very nice. Now let's, there it is right there. This guy's on it. Now let's see the early life section. Here's a good one. There is no agenda. Of course, his wife is a white blonde woman. We are not replacing you. Well said, Manfred. Well said. Uh-oh, there's a Kalergi plan. Racist, call the racist police. Uh-oh. He did a racism. Shamey, shamey. Why is it always a white woman with a black man, though? Yeah, why is that, Hollywood? Huh? Why you gotta be like that? Oh, no, that's ugly. Aisha in Watermelon Land. Oh, skip that one. Was WW2 worth it, Anglos? The Germans tried to warn you. Oh, spicy comments today. Yes, yes. Ugh, diversity. Hey, at least they put it in quotes like you should. All right. Oh, maybe they're trying to hit that 30+% diversity quota to be eligible for the Oscars. Oh, here's a good one. Moon landing, historic literature, penicillin, guns, rockets, nuclear fission, electricity, cars, architecture, modern civilization. Nah, that's just humanity's efforts. Rap, funk, civil rights movements, that's just black people. Sorry, kids, Santa's giving you cold this year. Culture appropriation? Let's see. Alice in Welfare Land. Oh, that's cold. White people stories can't have that. We blacks now and stuff. And then I've noticed that several people are actually quoting the description of Alice from the literature, talking about her being blonde with blue eyes, being lily white, like many true Brits. All right. Oh, here's a long comment. What's this have to say? They're erasing your culture, your stories, your history. The people in your history, absolutely everything being replaced. Black people are now overrepresented in Hollywood and in many nations. Look at birth rates globally. That's a pretty good comment. Let's see here. Nothing is sacred apart from woke politics. Alice in Wakanda Land. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I would actually pay to see that. That sounds ridiculous. Okay. All right. Oh, I can't wait for the new Anne Frank movie, the African version. Oh my God. There's another description of what she looks like from the literature. Shaniqua in Wonderland. Disavow, disavow. These people are mind-boggling disconnected. No, I think they know exactly what they're doing, my friend. Let's see. Why would Hollywood replace a very white Alice with a black Alice? Could it be? No way. Let's see here. The world and society is so progressive these days. I wish they'd make a movie with Martin Luther King acted by Chris Hemsworth. Oh, I'm sure they would riot over that. Well, let's be fair. They riot over about anything these days. Oh, I love this little ditty, this little limerick, or whatever it is. To see who creates such trouble and strife, simply check Wikipedia's early life. 'Cause you know what's going to be in there. Aha. You'll know what's going to be in there, don't you? Don't you, fellow white? Alright, here we go. Black man, white woman, every single time. Decoupled from time and space, a story about nowhere during an era, no era in particular. Ironically, a story about escaping into a fantasy where the reality is as fanciful as the portrayal of delusion. Propaganda's getting so blatant. Yes, it is, Jack. Why, yes, it is. You want people to be racists? This is how you do it. I would disagree. I don't like the word racist. I don't like being the villain in anyone's narrative. But this person does make a good point, and it's a point that actually I think is good. Blatant crap like this is actually getting regular people to take notice of what's going on. So that's good. The more people that notice white erasure, the better. I just hope that we can get our people to start doing something about it. All right, what do we got next? Don't they have their own stories? Do they have to steal ours? My friend, what an excellent point, Mr. Wehe Sapia, whoever you are. Uh-oh, this is why I'm making the video. Dome Shots here says, 100% bet they shut off comments and likes. Oh, good on this person. I won't be taking my grandkids to watch this. That's good. That's good. Let's see. We got a couple of basic comments here. Let's see. Oh, a Chew quote, huh? I think there is a resurgence of anti-Chewism because at this point in time, Europe has not yet learned how to be multicultural. And I think that we are going to have to be a part of the throes of that transformation, which must take place. Europe is not going to be the monolithic societies they once were in the last century. Chews are going to be at the center of that. It's a huge transformation for Europe to make. They are now going into a multicultural mode, and Chews will be resented because of our leading role. But without that leading role and without that transformation, Europe will not survive. Barbara Lerner Spector, a Chew. Well, my goodness, I wonder who that person could be. You guys can look her up and read about her on your own time. Barbara Lerner Spector. I wonder who that could be. All right. I find it quite offensive how they try to take over our stories, achievements, and history because they lack their own. Now that's a really painful truth right there. I even shared a video recently about a black man who was, I think he was a preacher, but he was talking about how it's very sad that Africans don't have historic cities and historic countries of their own with complex civilization and buildings that have lasted for hundreds of years, that kind of thing. And again, this is not to poo-poo blacks. I just think that it's very ugly how white erasure is at the hands of blacks in our countries right now. And I'm not saying that blacks are solely responsible, of course. In most cases, it's anti-white whites and anti-white fellow whites, if you know what I mean. All right? They won't make characters white anymore unless they're a gay male or a black man's love interest. Oh, snap. That's a good comment. All right, here we go. Here we have more. Another blackwash take on a classic. White erasure never ends. Hey, that's using the good language there. White erasure. Call it what it is. White erasure. From what I gather from the trailer, Angelina Jolie's character is married to an unemployed black guy who owes a dangerous criminal a considerable sum of money. And then, for no reason at all, people voted for the Austrian painter. Oh, be careful now. You don't want to get us in trouble. That's almost a racism. You got to be careful. Don't want to do a racism. If the situation was hopeless, their propaganda would be unnecessary. Well said. Well said. That's a huge comment. It's on point, but I don't feel like reading it. This is supposed to be Alice in Wonderland, not Alik in Swaziland. Oh, look at this. Oh, what kind of truth do we have here? What truth is this? Executive producer? Oh, this is a joke. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna read this. But you get the joke. It's pretty funny. This is beyond a joke at this point. This is cruel. We are being replaced. Yes, yes we are. That is what all of this activism is about, is to stop our oppression and our replacement. Please. All right, we've got Peter Pansexual defeat the patriarchy. That's pretty good. Alice in Wokeland and Peter Pansexual. I can't wait for this movie to tank and everybody blames racism. You know that's what's going to happen. They're going to do it. They're going to be like, oh, the audience did a racism. Shame on them. All right, here's one. I genuinely believe they're going to try to convince the world that nobody has a native homeland. Well, the people who were trying to do this have a homeland. We built it for them about 80 years ago. All right. Let's see. White female, black male, mixed children. Wow, didn't see that coming. Oh, good old Johnny Reb. There's a name I know. Hey, Johnny. Johnny has a comment with 125 likes now. I'd be embarrassed to have to resort to piggybacking off another race's great works. Well said, Johnny. Don't blacks have their own stories, their own cultural history, their own cultural narratives? We are told that Africa is just rife with rich cultural history of many different types. So, where are the big movies about that? Why are they having to ride on the coattails of English stories, right? All right. Alice is a young girl with shoulder... Okay, here's another one just quoting the physical appearance of Alice being a little lily blonde girl. There wouldn't be so much poverty if the race that's being pandered right now was nice and hardworking. Oh, damn. Damn. That's some cold shit in the Veet, y'all. Leave it to an Indian to speak the truth on that shit. Some groups lack creativity to create their own stories. I don't know about that. I just think that when it comes to who controls Hollywood, they want a certain narrative being portrayed. That's what I think. Pathetic and tiresome. This will be another failure. I think so. Absolutely disrespectful. It is very disrespectful. I don't think white erasure could possibly be about respect. This movie will not air in China. In case my viewers don't know, China is not a fan of the black. Change all protags to black. Keep all antagonists white. Classic. Yep, I commented on that earlier. Stop appropriating art, literature, and music of the indigenous Europeans. Well said, Ryan Roberts. Now, this goes on from here. I mean, I could spend the next 30 minutes reading these comments. Just look at them. It's just dozens and dozens of comments, all stating the blatantly obvious, all talking about white erasure. Here we have even more quotes from the book itself talking about how Alice is notably white. I just wanted to make a video documenting this. People are putting their foot down and they are sick of this. Let's go back up to the top and have a look. 5.6k downvotes, almost 3,000 comments already, almost all of them naming and shaming this movie for what it is. So you can be a part of that too. I'll leave the link in the description. I hope you had a lot of fun with me just having a laugh about this today. I'll talk to you later this week, probably on a morning walk video tomorrow or the next day. Goodbye and God bless.